Hi Leo, I love you, honey. So today we're going to do ancestor reading, general reading. We'll pull a different couple bundles. I have a Kipper deck out here today. If you have a personal, check your inbox. I love you guys. Here we go, Leo. Holy angels, Holy spirits, to the divine above. Woo. Angels and ancestor gods. For Leo. If your ancestors could talk to you about something, oh, guilty. Guilty of taking responsibility is what that is. Burdened is those 10 wands. What's the 10 wands? Failure. They want you to laugh off the failure. If you feel that you have failed yourself or someone that you love, no, you have not. You have not failed it. We'll clarify it a little deeper in just a moment. Choosing to focus on the brighter side of things. You haven't failed anything. The only thing you're guilty of is taking responsibility. What do they want to talk to you when it comes to your external energy? Shine bright like a diamond. And shame, 9 wands. They could be reconsidering something that they've been enlightened on. How? Divine masculine. What's going to clarify shame? Peace and patience. Interesting. External person. What would their ancestors want to say to them when it comes to them? It's in reverse. Furious. Ooh. Ending a cycle. They're telling them that they can't rush to end a cycle. Don't be furious when the cycle ends. Karmic man and no. They're telling them that they need to vibe a little higher. Growth. That's the color orange. That's sacral chakra. And service. Another color orange. With denial of freedom. Being denied freedom. If they want to talk to them about you, to this person, divine feminine, impressed. Look at that. Empress, insecure. Impressed, insecure, feisty. No, you're not feisty. This is a feminine that has been misjudged. Insecure empress, impressed, divine feminine. You're not only a feminine, you're an empress. You don't need anyone for anything. Just good company. One aspect that they would like to talk to this person when it comes to Leo. The answer is no. High priest. They're going to say they're not going to get a spiritual past. Because yes, they're pissed. Oh my gosh. Never satisfied, ignored. They're telling this person that if they keep ignoring the spiritual realm, they're not going to be acknowledged by the divine. They're not going to get spiritual protection. The high priest will say no. Relationships and persevere. They have to go through with what they say they are. They have to be able to Work it out. The death card. Encourage. They have to find inner strength and work it out, not go to a third party to fix things. Interesting. So let's clarify. Make sure you can see the table. So what they want to talk to you about, the only thing you're guilty of is taking responsibility. You're understanding a mistake as an opportunity to learn. You're laughing it off. You're choosing to focus on the lighter side of life. What's the conversation with Leo? The star, good health, hope, faith, balance, renewal of a situation, seeing it for what it is, emotional healing, having faith in your spiritual realm. You have a renewed sense of self and magic is flowing all around you. This is time of great personal growth and development. Page of Cups. The only person you're apologizing to is yourself. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You're holding back. You're holding your stance. Where you stood before, you still stand. On your boundaries. The Page of Cups is a spark and an interest of emotions. What is the external challenge for the Leo right here? Occupation. High honor. You work for the Lord. You work for the Lord. Privileged lady in a message. Lovers. And pathway. You're in the divine realm. For example, somebody says, hey, unicorns don't exist. Somebody went to the woods one night, it's raining, and they see a unicorn. You understand me what I'm saying? It could be an illusion that comes through the matrix or something. But, I mean, the spiritual realm, if you wish for it, and if you have no karma to pay, they're going to say, well, let me help them see a unicorn. You understand me what I'm trying to say? That kind of thing. The high honor of occupation. You work for the spiritual realm. Oh, my goodness. You're only guilty of taking responsibility. When failure comes, you laugh it off. The star is here. You renew the initiation of emotion because you work for the divine. It just helps you renew it every minute, every second. You understand that time doesn't stand still. If you don't change with time, time will change you. That's what they want to talk to you about. Let's see what it is when it comes to your person. What they want to talk to you about when it comes to your person is shining bright like a diamond and shame. They're reconsidering the sun, spiritual enlightenment. Shame is the 9 wands. Nine wands could be celibacy, resting and reconsidering the boundaries. They're coming out with patience and peace, bringing the love to release all the negative and accepting that everything happens in divine order. I want to clarify shame first. Well, here you go. Official person. A message. Divine angel. Courtship of the lovers. They understand that they come together with a divine union. An earth angel. What's the message from the official person? And what's it got to do with being shameful? Page of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. The initiation of intuition. The spark of long-term intuitive connections. You've initiated a 5D connection. You don't have to actually see this person to connect. All you have to do is think about it. Allow me to clarify the Page of Pentacles, because whatever that is, it's a spark of something long term. Pentacles is something that stays forever. It's a manifestation, an intuitive manifestation of an inner voice. What was the message that come through the 5D? 5 Pentacle. Yeah. You took the responsibility on yourself. What's the 5 Pentacles and 10 Wands for this external? They didn't support the manifestation level. They didn't support the level that was manifested. Quickly communication. Communication was blocked. Look, you have the Magician and that back to back. What state of mind is this person in right now? And you know, whenever you get those 2 cards, that's black magic, negative thoughts. Just people just thinking negative all the time. It's actually what's going to help open up the 5D, the High Priestess. Alone, taking responsibility, heavy, just feeling drained. Who's the official person for this external energy? 4 Pentacle. Okay, so you have 4 Pentacle, Page of Pentacles, which would make 5 Pentacles, 6 Wands. So they actually successfully have a hold on this person. King of Wands in reverse and King of Cups in reverse. Not being passionate and loving. They got to find that in their intuition with the Queen of Wands. Adapting, secretly being emotionally content. This is a Muslim that's not going to care about an ex. Even if he's living with someone, he doesn't care about her. He does want her to eat, but they're just... what is in the 10 Wands? What is your ancestors saying? Very heavy, intuitively heavy. Ignoring the challenge. Just look. Ignoring the twin flame challenge. This person has to take this responsibility on alone. You can't help them. Just because you know the truth already, you're not laughing at them either, because you know laughing would bring you karma. You know it's hard to get through this 10 Wands. So what exactly is in that 10 Wands? Queen of Swords. They could be initiating an interest with an air sign. Truth has been hidden for a long time with the interest of an air sign. And here's the truth. Secretly going back to the Queen of Wands after freeing oneself from the blockage. Blocking them from ending the cycle. Contract. They're not understanding how to end it. So, who's the Queen of Swords when it comes to your person? Okay, she's clarifying herself. Queen of Swords. The Fool. This is a person for your person that is saying that this person's not going to be free until they say so. The World. The cycle ending. With the Queen of Cups. Oh. Who's the Cancer and the Libra? The King of Wands. And the Emperor. Who's the Queen of Cups for the feminine? The Knight of Pentacles. So the feminine is living herself first and foremost by analyzing her intuition and making a stand on being alone. The Hermit. She's spending a lot of time alone. The Hermit actually has the star in the lantern. She's lit her own candle. She might even use candles that last for 7 days. Well, what about the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords for this masculine? Ending a cycle to be free. Not spiritual. The Hierophant's in reverse. Look at that. Heaven or hell. The truth is they're not spiritual. That's what's shining the light more. That's what's making the light shine on them for the dark side to see them more. Oh. So this person is actually, that's where the shame, they're ashamed of what they actually shine their light to. Oh my gosh. Because unemotionally fulfilled. Oh, with art. This is somebody that has tore them down emotionally. Who is this person? The offer to leave it behind to find peace will deplete the investments, 10-year investments, out of control. 10 swords is there's nothing more there to work with. This person knows what's coming, but they don't know when. So who's these two women to the masculine? Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Where does the female fire sign fit in? She's prepared to be alone. Look, there she is. She's reflecting, deception, interfering with working together and moving forward victoriously. The Chariot, she left it behind because it's too much scrambling, too much freaking static. She can't hear herself think. Once you involve a third party in a relationship with a Leo, they don't think about you the same. They care about you, but they don't. They want you to live and eat and stuff like that, but if you've ever had a relationship with them, like sleeping with them and things like that, being allowed in their house, not having to knock, yeah, those rules are going to change. Ask any Leo on this channel. Those rules are going to change. How you approach Leo will change because of how you act toward them yesterday and today and forever, you know? So let's see, we got a lot of pleasure going on over here. What their ancestors want to talk to them about is not being so furious about ending the cycle. The world is down here. They come out with the Queen of Cups. They shouldn't have furiously ended a cycle, because now to feel good when they help others was supposed to expand their conscience and their awareness. Growth through what you're interested in. Let's see. Uh-oh. The Tower's in reverse. Shizniks. Loss of illness, fear, suffering, avoiding a disaster. Oh, avoiding a transition. Rite of passage. Told you, the High Priest is going to say no. The Divine is going to say no. Remember, the High Priestess is coming in reverse. Somebody is not a spiritual VIP here. They have no right to come on the spiritual path. They won't be allowed on. Tower in reverse. A crisis is looming and you've been doing everything you can to keep it from reaching a boiling point. But the foundation you're sitting on is ruined and needs to be broken apart so that you can rebuild something stronger. The break will be difficult, but you're going to come out of this more powerful than before. And how it's going to happen is there's a state of transition where you're being forced out of comfort zone or difficult paths. And you're headed toward uncharted territory, somewhere you've never been before. This move is crucial for your growth, whether you're wanting it or not. Take the time to reflect on any emotional baggage you may be carrying as you're moving between phases and see what you may be able to leave behind. Well, what would be the advice to this person from their ancestors? The family room is in reverse. Do not go to the family room. Do not meet with family right now. Maybe it's a number 21. Imprisonment. They don't want them to meet with family if the family is what puts them in confusion of an expectation of an unexpected income. There's family of this person that doesn't like the way they make money. They're telling you not to go to the family room. It'll make you confused. It'll put you in at the jail, mental imprisonment. What's feeling good when they help others? What's that got to do with them? What they want to tell them? better get spiritual. You better get spiritual. The divine. Yes. 6 swords in the Chariot. Both of these are movement cards. The Chariot is when you put the Judgment cross on the front of your car where you're spiritually protected. 6 swords is where the divine drives you forward to find peace. Curious of walking away after acknowledging it was a justified cycle. The Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Major arcana for the Ace of Swords, minor arcana for the Star. These ancestors are telling them, they're saying, I'm wondering why you walked away. You knew the truth. This person knew the truth. They didn't learn the lesson here. Cancer and Taurus energy. Without the Tower, there will be no movement. Chariot's leaving it behind for good, only taking your necessities and nothing of your wants. Blocking someone from starting over to be able to assess the investments after walking away, looking, look at that, to apologize for choosing the friend over a powerful feminine. This was actually a spiritual move. The Tower's not going to happen until the divine puts the boat in drive. But right now, the Magician, a successful manifestation, successfully manifesting dreams into reality. 7 Pentacles, successfully manifesting that these divine dues be paid in full so peace could come in. Peace in the argument of independent, emotionally contently starting over. This person's got, this is the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess. They got to be not scared to start over. They got to be not scared to say no every once in a while. You're not supposed to please everyone on this freaking earth, even if it is family. Who cares what they say? They wasn't brought up in the same generation as you are. Not everybody's on a spiritual realm. It's either that or an ex that's really jealous of your ascension. Really jealous of the person that you have become today. Could have been at least 5 years ago to 7. What they want to talk about when it comes to you, honey, is very serious. They say the High Priest is going to say no. And the reason why? They knew what they were there to do, what they should have set their mind to, but they were attracted to those people who serve their highest good, the relationships. So why would the divine say no when it comes to Leo? Because you got the 9 Pentacles, happy, independent, self-sure, confident, and single. The Sun. You shine brighter alone. You're your own independent shine. You don't ask anybody to shine for you. Goodness. You certainly feel the warmth of the sun that have much to be thankful for. Quite a lot of joy and abundance are headed in your direction. Your energy and confidence are infectious. Shine onto those who care about most. Look at that. They felt your warmth. They felt like being on a cold day and walking past you and you just, you warmed them up. The 9 Pentacles is telling you that it's okay to indulge and pamper yourself. You're close to the pinnacle of achievement, and if it hasn't been realized already, and you should celebrate treating yourself. Now is the time to make wise investments and stand independently financially. Don't lean too heavy onto anyone else. Their ancestors are telling them, listen, buddy, or honey, Leo don't need you. They're telling them Leo doesn't need you. On an earthly level, 6 Pentacles. Or Leo doesn't need your charity, Ace of Pentacles. Leo, the only thing Leo needs them to do is to level up with the contract. The Empress, wow, and the 4 of Wands. That's allowing a feminine home. The only thing she wants to really do is to be able to be fucking happy. To be independent, her own independent shine. She doesn't need any directions on how to shine bright like a diamond. So let's ask, where is the divine masculine here? And what these ancestors want to say about Leo. You got 9 pentacles, 9 swords. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Could we even be having nightmares? Look, the Emperor. Queen of Wands. He's dreamed about her. A friend. The Empress. 9 wands. She was the friend with boundaries. And it ended because he didn't support it. He had no one there to help him. It didn't end because he didn't help her. That's what someone here thinks. But no. She didn't need someone to help her. She's not a needy motherfucker. Excuse me. 10 cups. 8 swords. It was the family that was confusing whoever's in the family room. Let's ask. Because your ancestors are telling your person that wherever they used to feel comfortable, wherever they used to feel like family, wherever that energy has changed, stop going there. If going to the family room, the family gathering, put you in a state of confusion, stay gone. The initiation of a soulmate. Interesting soulmates. Let me pull 2 more. If you're interested in a soulmate, the Queen of Cups. Look. That's a friends with benefits. That's what the family don't like. They could have had sex with the Queen of Cups while committed to the Queen of Swords. Their ancestors are saying they only have themselves to blame. That's why the feminine, she independently shines. She doesn't need anyone to help her shine. What are these ancestors saying about the 9 pentacles and the sun? You have the moon, honey. Secretly confused. How to be emotionally content on what you're looking for. Independently, there's that 9 pentacles. King of Cups. This is a Muslim that is independently loving himself first and foremost. He shouldn't need anyone to pour his own cup. For Christ's sake, he's out in the middle of an ocean. He's got an ocean of water, but it's probably salt water. Let's see where the feminine is here. Where is the feminine in the sun and the 9 pentacles? Well, she's coming with the Ace of Swords, clearly. 5 cups. She's clarified that she is unemotionally fulfilled. She's not very happy about it. The 6 swords and the 10 swords. There's nothing more that she can do in this situation. So she left. She allowed the divine to take her forward. It's a bona fide argument to just walk away with the Queen of Pentacles. She doesn't want to feed the argument. The feminine doesn't want to feed the argument. 9 swords in the masculine. Where is all this stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights coming from? This 9 pentacles and the sun come out for the feminine. Independent. They have to independently start all over from scratch. 2 swords. They didn't see it coming. 9 cups. They really didn't know what emotionally completed them. It was unknown at the time. What is persevering the relationships? This is the relationship that they need to push through, is what their ancestors are saying. And this is what's stressing out the masculine, 9 swords and the Emperor. Because they're going to have to take 9 pentacles back to the page. Either that or they're going to 10. Sun and wealth. Main male. Sun and abundance. What do these ancestors say that they need to be persevering forward with when it comes to Leo? What do they need to be persevering forward with? Attracted to people to those who dare serve the highest good. Change of unexpected income. Uh-oh. Mature man. Oh my gosh. You got the thief, and then we got a card that flew to the side, sudden wealth. Somebody's going to steal this masculine's money. They have also stolen their spiritual riches, their energy. This is energy vampire. What would be the advice to the mature man because of this unexpected income? 4 Pentacles in reverse, letting go, no longer repeating the struggle in the past, being uninterested when it's not what they wish for. If it's not what they wish for, just say no. A thief of sudden wealth. Who's going to take the mature man's money? Whoever is blocking them from being emotionally content on the interest of the struggle, they're the one that they keep going back to. So why is the high priestess exactly going to say no? What is these ancestors telling them when it comes to Leo? Tower. The tower's got to fall. It's a deceptive tower. Something is interfering in the tower falling. You have 6 swords in the tower. That was 7 swords in the tower. Oh my gosh. Six swords, 10 swords. You left because there's nothing else to work with. And when that 7th sword come, it was deception. The divine saw the interference. What is the 9 swords? What exactly is the Emperor stressing over? Temptation looking for him. Of walking away emotionally and starting all over. After he walks away, he's worried about the temptation. Well, just don't worry about the temptation coming in. You're still going to be tested. You just have to learn how to say no. Fuck you. You don't deserve to be around here. If it's a bad energy, say get the fuck out. You got a right to tell them to do so. It's your energy. You're in control of what's around you. You just, some things you got to say out loud so the devil can hear it. If this divine feminine in the reading could say something to the masculine, what would she say? She's talking about this 9 swords. She says you need to control your emotions and your psychological trauma will heal. Be emotionally balanced. She's also worried about him being emotionally balanced. The Chariot. She wants him to be determined and move forward and communicate, to be in line with the communication, to be able to conserve an interest. She doesn't want the masculine to waste his energy. It's got nothing to do with her. It's got everything to do with him. She's been wanting to communicate for a long time to initiate the interest of just moving forward victoriously out of chaos, out of anything that distresses him. She wants to talk about the 9 of Swords. What's he going to say? He wants to talk about her. She wants to talk about his 9 swords, and he wants to talk about her 9 pentacles. She said the cosmic trigger. He said, you're the one that started all this shit. Being self-sufficient and everything. Adapting and prioritizing the responsibilities. That's exactly what you did. Temperance. Peace. Bringing peace and contentment with stability. A soul reflection. Oh my goodness. So you soul searched. You spent a lot of time alone. And during that time alone, you got very abundant there. But now with a new perspective, a whole new interest, the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Wands, it blocked someone else's plans. You know why? Because you knew. You knew the truth when the argument happened. The devil. You knew that the devil had a hold on your person when they talked to you. You knew they had demons to fight. You knew you wasn't talking to your person, you were talking to the negative energy in them. I don't know who they're going to resonate with most, but what's the negative energy? May we ask, please, with all due respect? The Hangman. Not supporting something successfully. not supporting the Queen of Swords and Temperance, not supporting bringing peace to the Queen of Swords, to be emotionally content alone. When there is a low vibing, either air sign or pentacle, earth sign, don't feel sorry for them. That is the message. What's that got to do with the feminine? Emotionally content alone. 10 swords, 10 cups. Dead end family. Nothing else to do. Feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to and betrayed. The masculine strategically thinking about trusting in the plans and preparations to be free and reconsider what they follow through with, even though they're worried about the judgment, intuitive judgment, and divine timing. They knew there's going to be consequences here to pay. This external energy is going to have to pay some sort of consequences. Because the Tower hasn't happened yet. You know why? Because the Queen of Wands manifested. That there will be no peace until the Tower happens. The Knight of Wands, sexual pleasure. 5 Wands, she made a stand. She didn't have sex on the first night. Alone, the Empress. This Empress that was asked to do something nasty, it made her feel ugly. It made her feel... She's thinking, well, do I look like somebody that would do something like that? She's asking. It made her self-doubt her whole high of abundance. She just wasn't dressed like she normally dresses. She looked like the other women, but she wasn't. The only thing that's going to bring peace is the Tower. What's going to be in the Tower? Oh, the communication of the star, communicating the truth. To level up the stability. For a long time, you have the Empress hanging out right here. This Empress made a stand. She made a stand on where she stood immaturely and when it comes to sex. She's not a one-nighter, but the Queen of Pentacles, she is. She got put into competition with the Queen of Pentacles, which the masculine was ignoring his emotions. The challenge to analyze of a spark of interest when you struggle with being emotionally content. That's what needs to be stable. But to stabilize, it's a level, be level with the blessing, the Queen of Wands. You have to independently, okay, so instead of looking for people external of them to make them feel emotionally complete, they have to be independently emotionally complete. Because you already are emotionally complete within yourself. So that way when both of you get together, when you're both emotionally complete, it doesn't go on emotions. The 4 Cups in reverse, that offer is coming back. There's that 9 Pentacles. Independent Empress. Independent abundant lover. Look at that. Truth being hidden. And the argument of the Sun. Being spiritually enlightened through the Leo energy. Mastering the emotional thoughts. Through stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. Reconsidering. That's where the 9 Wands is. Your external energy is manifesting. It depends on if they're negative thinking, they're manifesting something negative. If they're positive thinking, they're manifesting something positive. The thing is, can't nothing touch you. Not even them until they get to a certain spiritual level. That's what this is. I love you guys. Ciao.